Hello, Facebook. I want to connect with y'all today. I know I've been putting some posts up, but there's some people who like to listen more than they like to read. For this, it's for y'all. The coronavirus isn't the biggest virus that's spreading around social media. It's fear. Fear is the main element that's causing this virus to spread. Understanding what fear is. Fear causes stress. Stress causes our immune system to shut down or to get weaker. By our immune system being shut down, getting weaker, it brings in the invite of us taking on a virus.
The coronavirus.
It's good. Yes, the coronavirus.
Yeah.
But you have to understand that fear is what's going to cause the coronavirus to spread because it lowers our immune system.
Mm-hmm.
So once you eliminate the element of fear, then you allow your immune system to be stronger. So let me give you an example. There's a point when I had my leg. It was messed up. My tendon was destroyed. And I was laying down and God asked me, am I tired of my leg hurting? I said, yes. He said, so why haven't you asked? So there's things that's happening in our lives that's not cured or fixed because we didn't ask. It's not because that we don't think that God can do it. It's that we don't think that he will do it. So some of us don't believe that God still heals, that God still do miracles. But I'm a testimony that he still does.
Yes, he does.
So when I said yes, and he said, okay, I prayed. I prayed to God to heal my leg. And then he said, okay, in the morning, your leg will be restored. I said, thank you. Went to sleep. Woke up the next morning. And God said, why haven't you got out of bed? I said, because my leg hasn't healed yet. He said, why don't you think your leg is healed? I said, because it still feels the same. So he said, so you're going by what you feel over what I said. That got me. So a lot of us is going by how we feel over what God has said. We allow these elements of fear, emotions, of stress to override what God has already said. So once I stood up, I realized that my leg was restored. But then as I got up and started getting ready for work, I put the band over my leg that God has healed. So God asked me, what am I doing? I said, I'm putting the band over. He said, what are you doing that for? He said, so I don't re-injure it. So you think that something that I fixed is going to re-injure itself. So when God restores something, it's permanent. Things that God do is permanent. But it's due to our mindset and lack of faith that brings it back, which will bring me up to Peter. See, Peter knew that he can walk on water, but what he doubted was how long he could, which caused him to sink. So we doubt the endurance of God's blessings or the things that he's doing for us, which is what's happening with this coronavirus. We're posting fear. We're sharing fear and causing everybody to be scared about what's currently happening. Instead of knowing what God has already said, we're focusing more on what's presently happening. So once you focus on what God has already said and what God is capable of, see, through our fear and through our doubt and through our worry, we're saying that we don't believe who God says that he is. We don't believe that God is capable of doing what he's capable of doing. We doubt the power of the God that we serve through our fear, through our worry, and through our doubt. But once we hold on to our faith, our endurance will increase. Our immune system will increase. So by holding on to faith Because the main thing that the coronavirus is attacking is people with a weak immune systems. And fear is that main element that we're posting that's causing people's immune system to drop, because that fear is bringing stress. People are stressing all over the world through this coronavirus, which is why people are getting sick. Because they're following social media and the posts. They're believing fear instead of faith. They're believing what social media is saying. Oh, it's now in Pennsylvania. It's now in Wilkes-Barre. But what does God say? What does God say? Nobody's posting what God say. So we need to bring social media back to remembrance of God. We are where we are now through our history with God. So why are we forgetting our history with God? So by remembering our history with God and everything that he guides through, he didn't get us to where we are now for us to go down to some virus that's man-made. He said, do not fear man. What can man do? Man can't do nothing to us. It's through our faith that we're saved. See, the Bible doesn't say, I saved you so you will believe. It says believe so you'll be saved. So it's our belief in what God's capable of doing that will be saved. So start believing. Remove the stress, the anxiety, the fear that social media is putting out there, and receive the victory that God has already won. I want you to share this, post this, because we need to bring back to people's memories the power of our God. Have a blessed day.